What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another reaction. Yes, finally a Dreamcatcher reaction. It's been a little while. I know. I appreciate your patience as I am kind of trying to navigate between reactions that are piling up as far as requests and suggestions. Also keeping an eye on new releases, and even though it's only like kind of been like 4 weeks or so, it also since that time since reacting to you and I actually released about 30 videos or so. So uh a lot of chaos is happening. So I do appreciate your patience on this one. We're checking out What by Dreamcatcher. Obviously, I'm very excited because this whole storyline is absolutely incredible. You and I was absolutely amazing. And it's actually it's probably one of my favorite songs by now by Dreamcatcher because I couldn't stop listening to it, not just while editing that reaction, but after releasing that reaction. It was definitely one of those songs that stuck with me for quite a bit. And so I'm very excited to dive deeper into this story. And so without any further ado, anyway, let's not waste any more time. Let's get into it. Dreamcatcher, What? If you guys enjoyed this content, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, check out the Patreon if you want to see some exclusive reactions like Queendom 1, 2, Road to Kingdom. Currently checking out Kingdom as well as a lot of Blackpink content, some Twice, and Dreamcatcher Mind as well as everything else. So if you want to check some of that out and also support this channel, the link is in the description. So let's get into it.
지금 꿈속에서 어둠이 다가와도 날 괴롭혀도
Oh my god, this is... Oh, whoa. Magic spell escape. Oh. Hot dog with that hair is amazing. Damn, Diamond. Oh man, Yuyeon is I'm becoming obsessed with Yuyeon, by the way. The spellbook that was dropped by Yuyeon.
검은 구름들이 날 뒤덮어도 계속 보이는 건 너야. 왜 찾을 수 없는 걸까? 날 흔들어줘.
Ooh, damn, that hit like a motherfucker. Joker? What in the hell? This is kind of embarrassing, but this is like the second time that I'm doing this because I started reacting to the song a second time and my camera froze without me realizing it. So whenever I'm kind of looking up, I'm not just looking up at looking monitoring my own video and sound, but I can also watch the music video on the monitor above on the TV above the monitor. And I was I didn't for some reason pay attention to the fact that my face was stuck and the video froze as I'm kind of trying to figure this concept out. And it was about like halfway towards this music video. It does give me a unique opportunity to go back and watch this music video again. From what I can gather so far and what I kind of started thinking about, the title at the end of Dreamcatcher says alone in the city as all of these girls are almost scattered. So it's almost like, to me, it looks like the glass ball in which we see those crystals, and then we see the Dreamcatcher girls dancing in a scenery that looks like the background of those crystals. So it's almost as if like they're trapped. I'm not sure if this music video is supposedly like representing the same events of you and I, but only in the modern world, or is it like the spirit of the spider that threw them all in separate places because they're all scattered? We see Jiyu on the ground, waking up, trying to find what the hell just happened. We see Xion, we see Handog, who is locked in this closet, or but it almost doesn't look like she's locked by choice, by her own choice. Like she's scared. This music video definitely shows different perspectives of the title of this mini album, perhaps, which is Alone in the City, and all of them are almost expressing different variations of depression in a way, if that makes any sense. Yuyan included, as she's just trying to, like, she's constantly looking very depressed. She seems to be taken over by the spirit of the spider, as we see in that first chorus, as she lies down and the scene kind of flips around, the camera flips, and we see this surge of energy. And also the there's like this crazy splatter going on as Yuyan is sitting on the bed. It's almost like the energy of that dark spirit, or whoever. We see Jiyu, who is eyeing Yuyan. Yuyan is on top of a building looking down on Jiyu, as Jiyu, in my opinion, I thought that she was trying, like, it looks like now it makes it look like in You and I, Jiyu tried to perform some type of exorcism on Yuyan, and it's almost like Yuyan who got trapped out of that portal in another dimension. It's almost like the real version of Yuyan, like her spirit, her soul, it almost as if is what kind of was left. And I'm kind of wondering what is going on throughout this music video, as we see like all of them kind of struggling. Some of these lyrics, I do want to talk a little bit about how they apply within the actual storyline, but also in a different way. So let's take this back again. And I'm so excited because I'm pretty sure that by the end of this reaction, this might be like my top 5 songs by Dreamcatcher. So let's take this back. So this is them inside that crystal, right? Almost as if that's kind of what it looks like. That synchronization is absolutely crazy. Can I just say that? I don't feel like I've been so blown away by their music, by their videos, by everything, but I still somehow managed to overlook a certain aspect. Like, even if I kind of talk about it here and there, it's still so easy to uh not mention the incredible dance moves that these girls show off and the complexity within those moves. And also how it shows like all of them kind of popping up separately, almost to represent different stories as they are all scattered. It's like they're never together in this music video, aside from the dancing scenes, obviously. But
깨어나지 못한 깊어진 lucid dream 또 짓거려버린 지금 꿈속에서
okay, I'm gonna say it. I think Yuyan might be my bias right this moment. I used to think it was Gaion, then I used to think it was Xion, GU, but there's something in the last couple of reactions, I've been paying more and more attention to Yuyan, and in this music video, she is just a showstopper. Also, a dream we're caught in the dream we're caught in a trap. So this is almost like a lucid dream. It feels like a trap, much like the trap that is them being scattered, almost as if it's almost like they're retelling the story that we've seen throughout the last couple of music videos, but from a modern perspective in a way with this dark city. It's almost like this dark city is this lucid dream that doesn't really exist, but then later on, GU, I think, there's lyrics about how this cannot be a dream. So this is like reality, which is very interesting as well. Oh god, redhead GU. The framed photo above Yuyan's head almost looks like that portal that she was trapped in. So it's almost like we see a battle between Yuyan's soul as one personality, and then the darkness, the spider taking over her as a second aspect to her duality, if that makes any sense. This is also very interesting. Like, even if the blazed black sun tries to swallow me, I'll still bloom like a flower in the desert. As we see visuals of Handog, who, her hair color, by the way, she looks phenomenal, but she's literally in the closet, and there's red to represent fear. This music video shows in portions like the mental damage that is being caused to these girls because of this battle between GU and Yuyan in a way, or just between this whole dark spirit that is the spider that is that has created like this world, and threw them in there. It's very interesting. It's literally like, it's a very striking image with Handog, especially as she's closed off in the closet, because that's the only place that she can be, and there's that red to really represent the horror and the almost like represent in a way the mental hold that it has on her, and also represent like the depression in a way, which is like you want to disappear, essentially, like you're so afraid. So I feel like this song is actually more relatable on beyond just the aspect of this is the storyline and that's it. Like, much like with all of their other songs, there's like a duality to the meaning of the song, which is also very, very interesting. And even if the blazed black sun tries to swallow me, I'll still bloom like a flower in the desert. Like, nothing will stop me at the end. I will get over it. But at the same time, this video definitely shows off the mental struggle and the damage that the storyline as a whole has, the hold that it has on them. Even if the darkness comes closer and harasses me, describing like depression and being on the brink of something tragic in a way, that could be taken into another account also. Also with Sua, with those danger tapes around her and everything as like a crime scene has happened in a way. Very, very interesting. Caution tape, sorry. It's interesting because later in their dystopia trilogy, we do see that purple-ish energy wave that doesn't necessarily represent anything good, if I'm not mistaken, if my memory is correct, which is also pretty cool. It's pretty cool because Dami was messing around with the spell book as she's the one delivering that line, escape from a magic spell. And we also see that spell book in this music video, so it's almost like the thing that trapped us, the thing that caused this entire damage is also the thing that can help us. As always, these are just kind of my opinions, my interpretation. You can take it, you can leave it. If you agree, cool. If you disagree, let me know in the comment section down below what you think is the meaning. And as always, feel free to drop some knowledge. That's interesting. As Yuyeon falls on her bed and that surge of energy, almost like the spirit of the spider is consuming her, the scene with Xion, we see almost like feathers from the pillows that were perhaps destroyed as that surge of energy kind of was created, which is not something that I noticed the first time and not even the second time, as I watched half of this the second time before realizing the video was frozen. But I'm not sure if this music video is supposed to be them kind of finding Yuyeon, and the whole story is Yuyeon's soul being trapped, trying to save Yuyeon's soul rather from being taken over, because it was only her who was corrupted by by the spider. So I'm not sure. This is actually very, very... This is actually, the lyrics are really, really cool. Again, in regards to battling depression. Hold my hand, light me up, to be able to wake up from this dark, dark nightmare that I'm living in, which applies to the actual storyline because it almost feels like this nightmare that they're in, nightmare series that they're in. So they have to be together, they have to be as one in order to battle it out and wake up from this craziness that is this nightmare. And it's almost like Yuyeon is being messed with the spirit of that spider, with that dark spirit and whatnot. So it seems like, because Yuyeon is constantly like depressed, putting her head down, about to cry and whatnot. It's very, very, very interesting. And the shot of that poster, which looks like something out of that portal that Yuyeon was trapped in, as Jiu tried to exorcise the spirit, but maybe she tried to save her in the end and couldn't. And then we see that same framed photo poster is above her head, so it's almost like a direct representation of Yuyeon's soul being trapped, and now the spider spirit is just fucking with it, kind of. This could be like a fake world, like essentially like a nightmare, because even the TV doesn't work. There's no signal. There's nothing to show because that world doesn't actually exist. Just the lights, everything is... working, right? Oh, it's flickering, okay. Message of my prayer that never be delivered. As Handog is again in that closet to real that scene more than anything really shows off like battling of depression. So this music video definitely has a lot of scenes and a lot of lyrics that go outside of just the storyline and can apply to so much more than just this video alone. So that's, you know, it's always beautiful because Dreamcatcher do such a phenomenal job of having like double meanings and even triple meanings, I guess. I open the door and run away, escape from a magic spell, as Dami is literally kind of winking at you, because she was the one who was messing up with that spell book that caused her to be corrupted, if I'm not mistaken. So it's like she became powerful. Like that wink, like really gives out a lot of power, and I believe this is Sua who is entering that dangerous place with all of that caution tape that says danger, literally. Like she's going back to the dangerous place, which is consumed by darkness. So this again kind of actually represents depression, going back to the dark place. You open the door, much like Dami says, and run away, but at the end you just can't escape the depression, I guess. Or maybe you run into depression as well. Because much like that prayer that cannot be delivered, it's like I'm praying, but to who? No one is answering my prayer. So it's actually quite symbolic. Also, she's in complete silhouette. She's completely dark as she's entering this dangerous place with all the caution tape and whatnot. Very interesting. 2 doors. That's kind of interesting. I believe it was Jiu who was glitching there as Yuyan is looking under her bed. Because she's trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. It's like she's being fucked with in a horror movie of sorts. So it's like, and Jiu popping in and out, that glitch, it's almost like representing the door, the portal being shut as Yuyan is inside of it, perhaps? Because Yuyan's soul was left in that portal. I'm not really sure. There's also a weird thing happening every time that chorus drops. We transition to a shot of Shion, actually. It's almost like she senses that something is going on. Like there's a weird connection between Shion and Yuyan here. Which is also, maybe I'm reading too much into it. With that hair is just in Honda. Oh my god. There's that visual I was talking about with the spell book, but of flowers blooming out of that desert. So it's like the thing that caused all of this is also the thing that can save us all, possibly. That's interesting. Did Gaion find Sua? Like, she looks like her with such shock. It's almost like there's a representation of two different times as they're painting something, with a spray painting something, and then Gaian's shock as she looks at Sua, and Sua kind of looks at her with a lot of mystery. This is, and again, even if black clouds cover me up, much like this is amazing. Much like the black clouds cover her, we see the girls cover Jiu, which is a beautiful representation of the lyrics within the choreography, and also with the umbrellas that cover both Jiu, much like those black clouds, and they also cover Xion, if I'm not mistaken. That was amazing. And also, it seems like Sua was walking out of that dark place with the caution tape, the danger tape. Jiu talks about how why can't I catch you, as she sees almost like to represent like she couldn't catch Yuyan, or she couldn't catch the spider to kind of like throw it back to you and I with that portal, as I felt like Jiu was performing some type of exorcism, but at the same time it felt like somebody's fooling somebody. And like this video definitely causes me to have a few more questions rather than a few more answers, although I do get a couple of answers here and there as well. But it looks like Yuyan looks down on Jiu as she's like completely consumed by the dark spirit of the spider. This music video was absolutely amazing. The visual with Yuyan waking up and the bed is without any covers, it's just a mattress now, and there's all of that color splatter going on. Maybe it relates to something else as far as the real world, as far as depression, as far as the chaos in your head, as she's literally being fucked with this dark spirit, and now she's finally been completely possessed by it. I'm not really sure. But there's definitely a lot more than meets the eye, and there's definitely a lot of representation of chaos mentally and depression. Literally the lyrics of the songs, like waking up from this nightmare and having someone to help you and hold your hand and walk you into the light or something. To the light. I absolutely love these girls. This was an amazing music video, and I think it's in my, I'll put it up there with as one of my favorites by Dreamcatcher. This was absolutely incredible. I really enjoyed this music video. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, let me know in the comment section down below. If I made any sense, let me know in the comment section down below, and I will catch you all in the next one. See ya.